going to be doing a bit of commentary, talking over the top of this. This was the one game that had me a little bit like, oh, because obviously, pardon me, not obviously. Pardon me, fucking fuck. You'll see in a bit the boss at obviously at the boss wave. The thing just comes after me, and at one point it nearly kills me. Even though before in the previous video, there was that point where I literally turned to move and run away and fucking got absolutely, I got absolutely crowd controlled by two. I'm pretty sure it was two flesh pounds. It might be a Quaker flesh pound. Either way, I thought that was it. I was done. I got lucky. Otherwise, that would have been it. Because there's no way those two would have helped me. Again, not shitting on one of those kids, whatever his name was. I can't remember his name. All I can remember is Big Bruce D. He's an absolute prick. And when I'm done recording these videos, and whenever I next play Killing Floor 3, again, I play it because I do enjoy it for the most part. Even with, well, I don't enjoy it with the bugs, but I put up with the garbage of the game because I like FPSs and I pay £30 for it. And ironically, I saw one of my very old friends, who's no longer my friend, who's actually a piece of shit, but I saw him literally when I was walking my dog, and I was going to ignore him, but he interacted with me, so instead of me just ignoring him being a cunt, I talked to him, and he said he's going to look me up on PlayStation, and I said to him about this guy. I don't know whether it's true, I don't really care. I can carry on with my life as if it never happened, but the point I'm getting at is maybe in the future we can game together, like play this game basically. Anyway, so yeah, the game, I do shit on the game, but again, it's only because it frustrates me. It just frustrates me. Anyway, I shit on Deep Rock Galactic. Probably shit on Deep Rock Galactic more than I shit on this game. And probably more, not professionally, that's the right word, more adequately, let's put it, more articulately and more sensibly than I just, obviously this, I'm just like, oh, fucking boggle, what's this, and fucking garbage, and blah, 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 blah. Whereas Deep Rock Galactic, they dropped the ball on that a fucking year and a half before we get the new season, and the new season turns out to be, okay, sure, they got a new biome and new enemies, and yeah, that's fine. But the new season is shit, and they're the ones that have said like, oh, we're gonna have new things in the future, and it's gonna, evolve and blah 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 blah. All you do is literally go around digging up a fucking ball of resin, and then it goes up. I mean, it's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This, the previous round, like the previous video, was pretty good because, well, I say pretty good. It, it was what it was, but it just shows that this fucking kid. Again, I've got plenty of not proof or evidence, but I've got plenty. I've been able to show you plenty of footage that this guy clearly is shit. Like, I mean, again, bugs me the most is he's calling people out, and he's not even calling people out legitimately. He's not having a go at me because I'm genuinely bad. I mean, even if I was as bad as him, calling someone out for being bad and you're bad yourself, it's just low. I really can't express this enough. It's a low fucking point. Anyway, I think I'm coming down, that's right. My nose is always blocked. Yeah, anyway, this fucking kid is, I'll admit I am not good at this game, and I do not play it well. But as far as I don't know how to play it, I mean, maybe I don't do it the way it's supposed to be done for survival, and maybe there's tactics that I don't implement. I play my own way. I play the way I enjoy it and the way I want to enjoy it. But again, you know, I was actually thinking, I was giving it some thought. I was thinking to myself, oh, how can I be more constructive about how I feel about this dumb prick? And I can, genuinely, because I can say, oh, maybe he's more intelligent than I give him credit for, and maybe the reason why he plays bad is to make a point, you know. Like in the previous video, it's almost like he intentionally, even the other guy, I noticed, like, he doesn't stick with the other guy, he just goes and does his own thing. Maybe the reason in the previous video why he died near the armor was he was trying to get to the armor. But like this, look, he's up. Like, yeah, again, he's just playing the game. He's not great at the game. He went down, you know, I'm not going to help him. Fuck that guy. But also, you know, it doesn't make him a bad person, and it doesn't mean I have to shit on him. I'm only doing it now because he fucking deserves it. He fucking deserves it, okay? Fuck him. Fuck that kid. Fuck that little twat. You know, you want to be a twat, you're going to be treated like a twat. I mean, for fuck's sake. You know? And again, because I didn't know he didn't even call me out. He literally just gave me shade for no fucking reason, other than maybe his own inadequacy. Anyway, point I'm getting at, I didn't know about it. I didn't know he'd given me shit. And even, like I say, I could have gone to try and help him then. I could have, like, diverted back round. Could have done that. But, again, his ability shows that it's not worth trying to revive him. It simply isn't. I did it before, didn't I? Again. But didn't know. He was a twat. Didn't know. He'd been throwing fucking, you know, throwing shit. Right, throwing shade, right? I didn't know he was being you know, a little baby. But I still went and healed him, and then he got down straight away. And that was the very first video where he was in the room where they're doing, like, work on that flesh pound in the middle of the room. And I healed him then, and I nearly went down for it, and then he died straight away. Instead of him getting healed and trying to get out of that area, like, having some fucking common sense. But he's probably just some kid. I don't know, you know, maybe in his 20s, who knows. Maybe he's not, maybe he's still in his teens. Anyway, it was just sad and pathetic. Not worth the effort to try to save. It's not worth it. And I mean that in the sense of, like, it's not going to benefit me or the team. Like, because this time round is me and Bruce, Big Bruce D, and the other kid. Who, again, sorry kid, I forget your name, you know, your name's there. But, he was better than Bruce. I'm just going to call him BBD from now on. Or BD, like bad. Bruce D, bad. No, I'd like to say, fucking, I won't be playing with him again. I'm going to intentionally go on the game and or find his player tag and just block him, which means that it stops them from showing up in the game. I don't want to be fucking playing with these fucking people. I don't know, fucking, for literally 99% of the time, the people I've played with, there was one other person who, they didn't say any, they didn't call me out like that, they were just, I don't know what they were, I can't remember exactly, it was, they weren't even calling out me, they were just, like, generally having a go at everyone or something, like they were just giving grief, which I think it was just being an idiot, not, it was just, you know, a general sort of jibe at everyone. But yeah, that guy, like, being personal, in my opinion, being personal. It's just me and him, and he had to get on the mic and say, I'm bad at the game. Or I don't know how to play the game. It's like, anyway, I'm proper sorry about it. Of course I'm sorry about it. It's absolute bullshit. I would never do that to someone. I would never do that to someone. I mean, I played with Ria, my friend, who I played with for fucking years. And only recently, I have to bear in mind, she's my friend, and she's also done some shit to me in the past. I'm at the point in our relationship where we're at fucking relationship. I'm at the point where I can have my opinion, I can give her a bit of fucking shit. Alright? This is just some random, complete fucking stranger. And these young people online, I think as well, they realise they can do and say whatever they fucking want online and get away with it. In fact, they can actually do it in real life and have actual serious consequences on people's lives, even though they're lying cunts or they're just talking outside their faces. Just generally being menaces to society, and it's promoted nowadays. You know, the way the world is, I'm almost certain it's the 7-year rapture. 2026 is the beginning of the 7-year rapture. And it's terrifying, you know. I mean, my mum currently is really, you know, she's just a very eccentric person, she always has been, but I can see why it bothers my brothers, because even if they felt like I understand what she's saying. I do. I appreciate what she's saying, but having it in my face 24/7, I mean, she comes up and sees me every day. Luckily I get a break today. Again, love you mum, but it's nice to have a break from things periodically. It's the same with anything. If you live on your own for too long, you go crazy. If you live with scenario situations, if you're around things that are stressful or whatever for long periods of time, extended periods of time, it can have an effect on you in a negative way. Anyway, I can understand why my brothers get like they do, but, and again, like one of my brothers said something quite harsh. They got their own way of dealing with it, but calling her fucking Hitler, no, yeah, Hitler he called her, like a Nazi. I mean, this is the thing, words like that just thrown around really pissed me off. And it did at the time piss me off. I can understand maybe why he feels, oh, nearly died, holy shit, no, I didn't deserve that. Yeah, definitely didn't deserve that. Anyway, you know, again, the reason, there's the way things are nowadays, it's very depressing. It's hard to find reasons to sort of carry on. Especially, you know, I'm 40 now, I shouldn't even be playing games. But they keep me sane. They keep me sane. You know, have a laugh. Cheers me up. I make my own, you know, humour. But it also takes me out of my headspace, you know. And when people like this, again, it's something so insignificant that I kind of feel in my heart is it guts me, because it's like, it's not even about, there's nothing true to it. There's no truth to it. I mean, actually, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I will be honest. There is a slight truth. I don't really know how to properly play the game, right? In the sense of, like, you know, my age, you know, there's reasons behind it. So I'll give this fucking dumb little twat the benefit of the doubt, okay? Maybe he has something, maybe. But coming from this fucking pathetic piece of shit who quite clearly is a damn sight worse than me at playing this game, I'm sorry, but whatever credit or merit he had basically deflated instantly. So, but yeah, I'll admit, you know, there are people online, there are tactics, and there's sort of certain things in the game that I don't fully utilise, and I don't, you know, I try to, same with all games, you want to not only be better at the game, you want to enjoy it more if it's possible, and you want to do it on a harder difficulty and sort of win and succeed and beat the game on its highest difficulty. You know, again, it's always good to have a challenge in games, because you shouldn't just really be playing games for the sake of playing games. You know, you should have something to work towards, and I mean, that's always been what games are, in my opinion. You know, it's not something to work, you know, to progress. The progression system, any progression system in games is designed to keep people playing for longer and, you know, increase enthusiasm and, you know, try to enlarge fan base and get more Whoa! Didn't deserve that either, dude. So many times I nearly died in this one. That's what makes it even more epic, really, in a way. They actually came to my help, which is, I don't know whether they came to my help or whether they just came down because that's where the boss went. Either way, yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna stop rambling now because I know I'm probably just talking to myself. No one watches any of these, so I literally am just talking to myself. But yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck these trolls. You know, fuck them. It's just sad that the positivity in humanity has been lost. I think it's just not lost, completely lost, but it's almost gone. It's dwindling. It is. You know, it's so weak, and I know you can't have light without dark and all this sort of stuff, but there is a balance, and I think the balance has shifted so dramatically that it's. I fear that this planet is doomed, and I fear that the people on it are fucked, and I feel that it makes some sort of strange sense that in the future I believe humans, mankind will go out into space. This place will become a nightmare, people will be happy and glad. I said happy and glad together, so had. They'll be had to leave. They'll be happy and glad to leave this place if they get the opportunity, because this place is lost. It is truly lost. And I feel that in the depths of my soul, and it is sad. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now and just let the video play out.
Focus here. All done.
Big Bruce D is a fucking giant D. If he fucking thinks that I'm fucking bad at this game, he's a fucking pleb. The thing is as well, you don't have to be good to look good compared to that cunt. I mean, look at the other kid. Yeah, he's 25 compared to 22, but fuck me. Bruce is a cunt.